It's Saturday, February 14th. I'm Mike Rogers, and this is Comic Book Steals and Deals. Over at Golden Apple today, they have the Batman 108. This is an art germ for a new character, Molly Miracle. $44.99 for this one. This is another character created by James Tynion. They also have the 1 in 25 Federici. This is a black and white sketch for $55. Frankie's Comics today, they have the Black Friday #1. This is an Ultra Raw 26 who is an artist that was discovered on Instagram. He's doing pretty well for himself now. Great looking cover for Black Friday #1. $20 on that one. Haha #2, the Virgin variant, the Simmons, the girl with the balloons, $20 for that. That's at Frankie's as well. And then Demon Days, the Lashley #1 for $20. And the Momoko Demon Days #1 for $20. These were books that were available at Golden Apple and sold out immediately. They just came up at Frankie's just before I did the program today, so check those out. Big time collectibles today, Demon Days. They have one of the most complete Demon Days selections. They have J. Scott Campbell's for $74.99, the Momoko. The Momoko, basically the A cover, this is the one that we've seen forever. $4.49 for the trade, $2.49 for the Virgin variant. Art Germ, again, you have $4.49 for the trade, $99.98 for the Virgin variant. The Brooks is a trade at $4.49, the U is a trade at $4.49, and the Gurihiru at $4.49. The Momoko, the new Momoko cover, I'm probably going to buy this tonight if it's still available, from Frankie's on that Demon Days. Absolutely beautiful. The deal with that is that Peach Momoko, it might be a silent book, but she did all the interior artwork in it. So it's going to be a pretty big book. To get a Momoko cover on that book would probably be the best bet. Gravity Comics today has Nocturno #1. Noctura it's not Nocturna, it's Noctura. Nucturra #1. Coming out from Image Comics, looks like a big series. It's got some serious writers on it. This is the Santa Fung Virgin variant, $49.99. Check it out. Then they have the Berserker #1, the Kale New, the Virgin variant set at $80, and they're the only people, Gravity Comics, I know that have that. Groundbreaking Comics has, all I did is I'm going to give you the selection of Something's Killing the Children, which is pretty extensive, and Department of Truth, which is extremely extensive. So those will both be linked below. Something's Killing the Children is pretty much the hottest book on the planet right now. The books are going for these Virgin variants come out for $20 or $40 and then shoot up to over $100 immediately. So it's just it's a really hard one to ignore. And Department of Truth people enjoy, and it's nice to be able to go to a place where you can get like 1 through 5, and you can do that over at Groundbreaking. Hive Comics today, they have this Proctor Valley, the Steve Yak #1. This is in the center picture of my thumbnail today. Only 500 of these are available at $19.99. They have their Noctura #1. This is the Ivan Tao. 500 of these were only made $19.99. They have the Black Friday #1, the Alan Qua, and 500 of these were only made $19.99. They have Nuclear Family #1. Now, I read the description on this, and it didn't really wow me, but it is a really, really cool cover. By Nelson, only 300 of these were made $19.99. And finally, their Berserker is a Garindo, Guruno, I believe. I might not have that right, but it's their Berserker. It's the main picture on the Hive Comics when you go there. I don't know. If you like it, you like it. I'm not crazy about it, but it definitely is a Keanu Reeves cover. Black Cape Comics today, there's a comic book coming out called Carmen #1 that I haven't really looked into. But they're doing Black Cape, when they do their exclusives, they usually tend to sell out. People really enjoy Black Cape's exclusives. So they've got a 2-book deal on Carmen #1, their exclusive, and the Kirby Comics exclusive. 2 books, $32.99. Check them out. See what the description is on that book, too, so that you know you're not getting yourself into something weird. Demon Days #1 over at Black Cape. So Demon Days #1 at Black Cape Comics. They have the David Mack. Gorgeous, gorgeous cover. If I wasn't able to get a Peach Momoko, I don't know. There's so many beautiful covers for this Demon Days thing. But David Mack, I love the guy. Very nice guy. If you want to follow an artist who will actually follow and be nice to you, David Mack's the guy on Twitter. 616 Comics has Nonstop Spider-Man #1. I have not heard good things about this series, but the covers that they keep coming out with are just insane. The Derek 2 that just came out, $14.99 for the trade, $29.99 for the Virgin variant, $39.99 for the set. Only available that I've seen at 616 Comics. They have Star Wars High Republic #3, the Binyurki Young Virgin variant. We're going to have to come back to that because I don't think that's what it is. I'm not quite sure what it is. Let me think about that one. But they do have this new series, Nottingham #1 from Mikko Soyon. Now this is the basically there's a serial killer in Nottingham who's killing tax collectors. So kind of like an updated story of the Nottingham, and add a little blackness in there. The cover's really cool, but it's kind of like a cover swipe of one of the last Ronin covers. It's a little weird. Um, but I've seen it at a lot of places. Mikko Sueyan did that cover swipe that I'm talking about. Mikko Sueyan did this cover for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So kind of odd that she's doing it for Nottingham #1 as well. Only 500 of these were available, $19.99. So at 616 Comics, they got that Nonstop Spider-Man. They've got that Nottingham. We're going to have to figure out what that other one was. If you go to their page, it's going to be blatantly obvious to you. Mutant Beaver today. Mutant Beaver has Star Wars High Republic #3. This is the Mike Mayhew. This was delayed coming out like a day, but was available at Eastside Comics and sold out. It's all gone at Eastside Comics. So you could still get it at Mutant Beaver, $23.92. $23.92. And I think that might be for the, check out what that's for. I don't know if that's the trade or the Virgin or the set. They have Demon Days, the In Huck Lee. So In Huck Lee has done a Demon Days, and it's good looking as well. I think it's a Psylocke cover. And that's $19.68 US dollars. They have Gwenom vs. Carnage #2. It's that Clayton Crane Blacklight variant. If you missed it, you can still get it at Mutant Beaver for $62.99. 789 in England has they have the John Tyler Christopher Strikeforce #1. It's that Spider-Woman negative variant, that red cover, so dark red, just beautiful. Didn't write down the price on that, but it's still available over at 789. You might want to check that out. They have the Nonstop Spider-Man Sabine Rich, the Spirit Spider, trade for $13.77. Over at Sad Lemon today, they have the Avengers Curse Man Thing. What this is it's a Man Thing cover. It's Avengers Man Thing on the cover, but it's a Gleason webhead cover. So it's the web makes up the Man Thing. Very good looking, and they have it for $3.85, £3.85 right now. They also have the Spirit Spider. This is the Nonstop Spider-Man Spirit Spider. I love Spirit Spider. One of my favorite characters. Not even a character, it's just a skin in a game, but I think it's great. Spirit Spider Virgin variant, they have that available at $19.95 if you want to get the Virgin variant. You can get the trade at $7.89. You can get the Virgin variant at Sad Lemon. Finally, over at Wrap the Comics. Wrap the Comics is one of our sponsors. We use CBSD10 to get 10% off our order every day at Wrap the Comics. They have the Something's Killing the Children. They have the widest selection of Something's Killing the Children exclusives, including these two are just added. The Malavia, $84.95. This was the Things from Another World exclusive that I'd actually has come and gone. They've got it over there at $84.95. They have the Kahita exclusive, which just came out from maybe Black Cape. That one just came out, sold out immediately. They got it for $94.95. They have the Galadino for $34.95. They have the Quintana. David Quintana is a very difficult artist to get your hands on because his stuff sells out so quickly. This cover is beautiful. It looks like, kind of looks like the Hess stuff, but it's very, I don't know. I don't even want to get into it, but it's very, very good looking. $114 for 95 cents. Check out that Quintana Something's Killing the Children over at Wrath of Comics. They have the #11 Jenny Frizen. Is a 1 in 25 for $24.95, but it is a black and white Jenny Frizen Virgin variant for $24.95. Can't lose there. And then Something's Killing the Children #7 was in my auction last night. I couldn't even tell you how much we sold it for. I know we did it individually. We were doing like 3 at a time, and then we did some individually. Somebody probably got a deal last night because I don't think they paid this much money for it. Wrath of Comics right now, if you want to get Something's Killing the Children number 7, the first print, just number 7, the first print, it's $45. $45 retail. I don't know what we sold it for last night, but it wasn't $45. Over at Marvelous Comics today, Marvelous Comics, we use Steals and Deals, just spell out and deals, Steals and Deals, for 15% off your order every day. Now, in the month of February, if you buy anything at Marvelous Comics, you get entered into a raffle to win a 5.5 Amazing Spider-Man number 210. It's the first Madam Web. Also this month, buy 3 of anything in the store, you're going to get one of that thing for free. So buy 3, get 1 free. And then again, Steals and Deals, can't go wrong with that. Steals and Deals for 15% off. Currently over at Marvelous Comics, they have Star Wars High Republic number 1, the A cover for $20. We just sold the C cover for more than $40. So they've got these Star Wars High Republic number 1, the A cover for $20, not about $20. Sorry. They have Young Avengers. Young Avengers is a series that's going to be heating up here as we go. Not quite sure what's going to kick off Young Avengers, but it's going to play a part in the MCU. So Young Avengers, we have Young Avengers Dark Reign number 1 for $5. Young Avengers Crusade, Children's Crusade number 1 for $5. Young Avengers Special number 1 for $4. And then the keys, number 2 for $10, number 7 for $8, and number 8 for $12. So go and check those out. There's a ton of books over there. I just pick out a couple of things every day since they are one of our sponsors over at Marvelous Comics. So last night we did a 5.5-hour auction. It was a blast. We had a ton of fun. We sold a bunch of books, but we are so ready to go again tonight. I mean, last night was really all we really did were the books from one of our patrons, and that took he had provided us with enough wonderful material for us to go 5.5 hours just on his stuff. So we're gonna do my stuff tonight, and just my stuff, and some new comics, some old comics. This is really the big guy tonight. There's one person that I want to make sure is in the auction when we do sell this tonight, but this is from 1948, January, February, March, April of 1988. This is the sensational Steve Canyon Comics, number 2 from 1948, collection of comic strips. So, honestly, if I had to get anything before 1950, I think, and that might even get maybe 55, I want slabbed. Because I don't have to worry about this book. I never have to worry about this book. That's the only thing I don't like about old books is they bother me. Like if I see an old book on my table, I'm like, what's happening to that book right now? There's a chemical action happening right now. That book is decaying in front of my eyes. I don't feel that way with this. I feel nice and comfy and secure with this book. I can't do anything to it. You can't screw it up. It's surrounded in plastic. So there are some books that just need to be slabbed, and I think old books, regardless of condition, honestly, I think old books, regardless of condition, need to be slabbed because this is a 4.0, and I could care less. I'm just happy it's in the plastic, it's protected, as far as I know. As far as I know, it's protected, and I don't have to think about it again. As these books get older, they get really delicate. There's really nothing you can do but screw them up because just moving them and touching them just feels horrible, but this is not. This is secure. I like it. So this is going to be the big book tonight. We do have to make sure one of our patrons is there because I know he has interest. We do have some toys. I think we already have a buyer for this guy. That's Predator 2. Upside down. Either way, I do it. But this is the invisible Predator, which is pretty cool. And then our Ahsoka Tano, which would have gone a lot faster if she had been in more than one episode. Pretty sure about that. But I do have a Cara Dune on the way. I found a Cara Dune action figure for like $25 yesterday as soon as I heard the news. Swiped it up, so we'll have that tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow. We'll have it next week. Next auction will be a Cara Dune action figure. Not the Marvel Select, but the other one. Um, that's all I have for you. So I know it's late, but we are going right into the auction basically. So the auction starts at 8:30 tonight. I always say 8, it's always 8:30. Um, and we'll just run through my books and we'll relax and have a good time as we always do. I'll take my smoke breaks and make you look at the nothingness of the camera while I speak and watch my numbers go down. But that's all part of it. So 8:30 tonight. I hope you will join us for our auctions. They really are a blast. We've got a great community. The same people come to our auctions all the time. We had like 5 new people last night, which was awesome. Um, and yeah, that's about it. So I'll let you go. I'll talk to you in like 2 hours for the auction. And yeah, you know what